So let's get to your first alert traffic, where we have definitely been seeing an impact on the roads this morning. Green background is an indicator for us that we are dealing with wet roads all across the metro. And right now we continue to monitor an accident on I-70 westbound near Adams Dairy Parkway. Icon has disappeared, but if you look closely, you see this red here on the outskirts of our map. That's going to indicate some slowdowns as you're heading into the metro from the edge of Jackson County. And so you're probably looking at anywhere from like a 5 to 10 minute drive time delay. It is worth noting that we can't rule out ponding water across the metro. That's why we have a crew out on the roads this morning, finding any problem spots as they arise. So we want to check in with our Martin Augustine. Martin, can you tell us where you're driving right now and what you're seeing? Of high-profile vehicles, appreciate that as well. We are dealing with quite the problem spot this morning, and I just kind of wanted to take in the whole scene because it almost looked like we had a little construction equipment over here. But we're looking at I-70 westbound just before Adams Dairy Park, where you can see we've got an accident here that is blocking the right lane and right shoulder, and traffic is moving very slowly this morning. This is going to be just before you make your way outside of the metro, and it looks like it's already, I guess, right before you come into the metro, really, and it's causing some backups along I-70 westbound. So this is going to be an area we continue to watch throughout the morning, but definitely take notice of how shiny and reflective the roads are. That's a good indicator for us that we are going to be dealing with some wet roads. So we do want to take a closer look at some of the roads this morning, courtesy of KOBC 9's Martin Augustine. You're keeping an eye on conditions as the metro wakes up, heads to work. And Martin, that green background you see here on the map is an indicator for us. We're dealing with wet roads all across the metro. And a reminder, we do have an accident we are following I-70 westbound just before Adams Dairy Parkway. That is going to be as you're making your way into the metro, and is definitely causing a slight delay this morning. No more than about 5 minutes, since it's still early in the morning drive, but something I do want to draw to your attention. It is quiet elsewhere in the metro, but again, we cannot rule out any type of flooding, especially on local or side streets. So urge you to take it slow, especially while it's still dark outside. Cody?
Got to be careful, Jamie.